Alright, so CHIGIRI is basically considered one of the worst characters besides this little fella. But we don't talk about Kunigami, okay? Well, I don't know, maybe I'm just not using him right. I don't enjoy his character personally, but that's besides the point. So basically, CHIGIRI is now, I wouldn't say one of the best characters, but it's definitely the fastest, and that's obvious. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of text I'm going to be showing in this video that will, first of all, you can pretty much just score a goal, like, immediately off kickoff. There's a lot of stuff, but yeah, you're just gonna have to watch the video and see. I'm gonna stop yapping now. Let's start talking about these techs. Alright, so tech 1. Now we're gonna be talking about CHIGIRI's first move, Mac cut-in, which is kind of like, you know, off the ball mobility, on the ball mobility, then a shot. This tech, it's very simple, but it gives this front dash part a little bit more mobility. So after you use the first part, you're just gonna slide tackle into it and then use your shot. So like this. Now I'm gonna tell you how you could actually just line it up and make a crazy long range CHIGIRI shot. So alright, so you're just gonna head to the 4th tile here, right on the corner, and yeah, you kind of want to aim like higher up, but also aiming at the goal. So it should look like this once you put it all together. Forgot the timer was set to 0 seconds there. But yeah, first tech overall, I mean, it's a little hard to do the shot part of it, but if you're just going to use it for mobility, it's a pretty great choice to use. Because all you need is your first move and your slide off cooldown, and it's just like a free tile and a half of mobility. Alright, so now I'm going to be talking about 2 techs that are kind of connected to each other. And this is probably the best tech. It's self-pass. When you use the use twice, right, it does this. However, you can extend it even more by doing this, which goes much further. So as you can see, I went 3 tiles here. Let's see how far the normal self-pass goes. 2. I mean, that's an entire extra tile. So now if you thought that tech was, you know, good at getting distance, I got something special for you. Now, self-pass is actually a camera aimed move, meaning you can aim it up like so. As you can see, that looks much different compared to just this of the ball being on the ground. Now if you don't know where I'm going with this, well, this is what you can do. If you jump and slide tackle right after this, look at this, you can header off the self-pass. So not only can you do headers with this self-pass, like the first part, you could even use the second part. And this is what it looks like if you combine it all together. Yeah, that's 4 tiles. So normal self-pass, 2 tiles. The sliding tech I just showed before, 3 tiles. And what I just did is 4. And I only did 1 header there, keep in mind, so you could do more. Let's see how far we can go just with this 1 move. Oh my god, almost 4.5. Actually, more than 4.5. 5 tiles. So yeah, once more, just look up, jump, slide tackle, and you get a header. You're welcome. Now, I'm going to be talking about another mobility thing, also involving self-pass, and like I said before, you know, the percentage got nerfed. I'll put the balance change on screen. Meaning, now you could do 2, 3, 2. So watch, I'm literally going to press 3 keys on my keyboard. 2, 3, and then 2. Let's see how far that goes. I feel like it's probably going to go like 4.5, similar to the last deck I showed, but let's see. Wow, yeah. Almost, yeah, pretty much 4.5. So, this is like a really easy tech. I mean, I'm 0 effort at all, but you get crazy mobility out of it. Alright, let's move on to the next deck. Okay, time to move on to some ultimate techs, in which we have 2 here, which will complete all the 5 CHIGIRI techs. You basically need to master this character. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so in ults, you unlock 2 moves and a secret 3rd move, which is the non-stop dribble steal variant, but we're mainly going to be focusing on blitz and golden zone. Here's the tech, very simple. It's literally 2 moves, and then you use the second move again. And yeah, it almost goes about the same distance as the base tech I showed before, with the self-pass combined with non-stop dribble. And overall, this is just really good for mobility. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. So this makes the blitz move, which is kind of mid, a little bit better. So yeah, overall, very good tech. Mobility, very simple too. Final tech might as well be just considered aura farming, because Golden Zone has 2 variants in a way. Now, Golden Zone has, like, you know, with the ball, is this. You know, you just do this long dash, no cutscene, nothing special, right? Unless, you know, you get to the Golden Zone, of course. But it has an off-the-ball cutscene, which is this. And basically, it just causes you to do the run, and you can pick up the ball off the ground or steal it from players. And I get interrupted! Okay, before I was rudely interrupted, I didn't even get to show the tech yet, but we're back. So basically, that cutscene, you know, is used for stealing, picking up the ball. But what if you want to do that cutscene with the ball? Well, I got the perfect thing for you. So as you can see here, non-stop dribble says off the ball underneath it because, well, when you're using this move, the ball is wide open up for grabs. Now, this means you can use non-stop dribble and then just spam Golden Zone, and this is the tech. Keep in mind, the balls are right in front of me, so I'm doing the cutscene for fun, basically. And then you can run around and get your Golden Zone. And bam, just like that, bro. It is that easy. Now, sure, this is a waste of the Golden Zone like Steel variant, but most of the time people just use Golden Zone when they have the ball just to do the normal variants, so what's the point? I mean, you might as well have some fun with it and get a cool cutscene out of it. So yeah, that's gonna go ahead here and conclude my CHIGIRI video. This is basically a series at this point where I show, you know, 5 good techs, or sometimes in videos I show a couple extra about, you know, specific characters. And honestly, at this point, you guys can leave some suggestions in the comments. I did get this comment, which I'll show on screen, asking me to do a Kaiser video, so I will cook that up. You know, a couple good Kaiser techs. But yeah, if you want to see any other characters in the future, just let me know in the comments. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, join the Discord server. And I know I've said this already, but leave a comment on any character except Kunigami.